So now, sir, as per you, after detailed counseling, mother is convinced about the benefit and more so about the safety of the medicines. Obviously, parents need to know what all can increase or induce or trigger their kids' allergic symptoms.
I think one thing I want to tell you is that a lot of mothers know that what is triggers to their child. They'll say that my jadu kar raha tha, bacha who immediately started sneezing and running nose and he is uncomfortable, you will say that. And most of the mothers will say, this child's problem only in the night, daytime is all right. वो उठने के बाद ये प्रॉब्लम होता है उसको अर्ली मॉर्निंग that what it indicate that dust mite. So dust mite allergies are very high in India. That's one thing. Another thing irritating there, I want to tell you, divide this thing into why I told that dust mite is so common. That's why I told first. Why I want to divide into two aspects. One is irritants, another is allergens. Allergens are the, I told you first itself, it causes the allergic reaction. That's why allergen, that is dust mites and pollens and fungus and pet danders and cockroach or mosquito, whatever may be, and food. These are the common thing what you see. Irritants, again, we can call it as outdoor and indoor. We can call it as indoor is the thing what is your agarbatti or your strong smell, we can call it as. Or somebody is cooking in the house itself, some of the smell may not like a strong smells. That is a thing what you can, mosquito coil, one of the example, or mosquito repellent, we can put it. That is one thing you can say. Outdoor, you know that diesel extract, somebody is burning the fuel, somebody is waste one burning, some smoke is coming, or some factory nearby smoke, or some street dust is going, or anything we are exposed to that, it develops anything is called triggers. Some people ask me, I don't know whether you are asking, some of the cool drinks, cold items also can cause triggering factors. That also you have to keep in mind. When they exposed to the cold, somebody who can sit near to the AC, sudden cooling can cause also trigger their symptoms. So most of the parents know that. One of the patient has brought to me, this boy is very allergic to agarbatti smell, my mother-in-law is not listening to me. These are small things will come to us. We know that thing. And only thing is take out the child when you are away from that thing. That is very important. But that is not the cure or disease treatment for the thing. It is only one of the preventive aspects we can able to take.
So friends, here we understand what is allergen and what is irritant. So most of the time, allergens are not visible and irritants are visible. So mother and parents, they come saying that he is allergic to some irritant. For classic example, mother or parents come and saying that their child is allergic to dust or allergic to smoke. So is it dust allergy? Is it same as dust mite allergy, sir?
I think a lot of parents, not only parents, even most of the doctors also may not know what is dust and dust mite. Dust mite is a very minute organism we can able to make out in the microscope, 10 to 15 microns in size. Only the microscope you can able to. Their pellets, I tell you, their body parts and the pellets are highly allergenic. These dust mites will grow in the bed. 80% of the dust mites grow in the bed and pillows mainly, and also uphold furnitures and stuffed toys. Children will play with the stuffed toys. That is also one of the things, very common thing what the dust mites will play. And carpets, wherever there is accumulating. And that is why you have to think about this. Dust is the thing which contains not only dust mite but also cockroach thing, human hairs, human thing, and wool. Everything will contain. It's not necessarily that only dust mite it contains. Dust is a so many organisms and so many dust, so many chemical mediated things, so many fabrics, we can call it as whatever you use daily. That things will be able to form. Food particles, all these things will be there in the dust. Whereas in the dust mite is a separate organism which normally lives wherever human being is there, dust mite will be there. That's why a lot of patients will ask me how to get rid of this dust mite. They ask me that you have to go to either moon or to Mars, you can book a ticket. That's all only you can able to do. Otherwise, very difficult, especially in winter, where the dust mite levels are very, very high. And we are from Chennai, at the coastal area, a lot of dust mites. Even in summer, we can see that humidity is 69 and humidity is more than 55, dust mites heaven for them. One thing. And their temperature, their prefers is 24 to 29 degrees centigrade, where most of the human beings want to stay in that time. And most of the dust mites feed by our human scales. When you lie down, that scales will fall, and at that time dust mites will come up and eat our scales, and they live. And they live about 3 to 4 months, and they produce a lot of pellets every day, about 5 to 6 pellets per day. That is a cause for a lot of allergy in the patients.
Yes, sir. So as sir mentioned, respiratory allergies are common. So we started with a case where respiratory allergy was there.